It really, really caters to the fragging teams, but at the same time, if you can get this nice little line here onto BA, where you stick 2 over here onto pillar, sometimes 2 into mid, 1 over here by statue, and the one in the back B right here, it is a brutal hold that you can have. You can stop the flip-floppy spawns, and yeah, so definitely be looking out for that. Go ahead and swap these on over. Nameless is going to have the easier side, mainly easier side because you can get the Alpha, you can get the Bravo right from the start. You can set up with that line. But a lot of times when this push fails, it fails pretty miserably here in the mid. Most of the time, teams do hold off the push here onto statue. If one player does go down, usually a rotate can come in. So that's probably going to be the case this time. But we're going to be seeing eLevate with a big push there into statue. Zam is going to be pushing back up first to see what he's going to be able to do in this situation. Really not seeing anybody at all. There you go. You're going to be seeing one player transitioning over into the backside, but Lagzer right now pulls out that Magnum, and he will be able to get the kill there onto Core. So nice pickup from Lagzer. And even using the M416, I believe it is what is that gun? I don't know. I don't ever use that gun. Yeah, M416. So awesome stuff there. And Lagzer even going to be coming back over here to try and transition into the A to finish this back out. He spots out 2 more back behind the crate. Can he make this happen? No, he does end up going down. And they do lose that Alpha flag. 4 players down right there. That's a pretty brutal situation. Look at this. eLevate's out for blood. They are just swarming this Alpha or Bravo flag. And they are not going to be giving up on it, as we are going to be seeing it going into their possession. Enter is going to be back up. We're going to see him trying to go for that Magnum kill. Can't do it. Oh my God, Malcolm coming out on top in the push with a 1-on-3 situation. And that is eLevate completely dominating there and getting that nice little 3 cap to flip the map. And this is exactly what eLevate wants to do. But they are feeling pretty darn good at the moment, as we're going to be seeing Zam starting to push back up into C. Nice pick up there using that AEK. And doesn't even have to get the hipfire spray. His teammate Core going to be there for him, bro. He's there. He's there for him. As we are now going to be seeing that Charlie site start to go back down. Where are the back spawns? We do have some back spawns there onto Alpha, but we also have a couple of players here from Nameless that are going to be on the top side of C flag. Now, they really, really need to watch it here. Can't be giving it up too much, but as we say that, 3 players from eLevate go down onto that Alpha flag, which will be giving them a double gaming situation. Now, in this particular time right here, we should have been seeing eLevate, or not eLevate, but Nameless pushing in very heavily towards that Bravo flag as soon as they got the call out that A was clear. They gave him a little bit of too much time. This is going to allow eLevate a little bit of a chance to get all of their players back in, as well as set up for the nice defense. Now, Malcolm is going to be back up. He spots out 1. That's going to be an easy pickup there. Using that Ace 23, which if you guys have not used the Ace on the new patch, it is like a laser beam. It is retarded. But Malcolm coming back down. Can he get the hipfire spray? He does. Lagzer going down. And 168 to 163. Very close game so far, even though it seems like eLevate had really been dominating. And we are going to be seeing them kind of swapping the map over there. All of the players up for Nameless are going to be on the Alpha side. And this is okay, I think. If they can get the big push down into B successfully, then they should be all right. But with Atix going down there, that's gonna be a bit of a problem. The Core coming back in, trying to make some fancy shots coming in. I can't quite do it. He's going back and forth. He doesn't know where he wants to push up. But right now, just doing some where Explode does end up going down, picking up another kit. And that will be another flip on the spawn. So eLevate right now just playing massively good in terms of just controlling the pace of the game. They're winning out a lot on their frags, especially Malcolm and Core. Look at this, 8. Both of them going to be putting up 8 kills. So they've been able to control, like I said, the pace of the game. Now, it does look like we have a little bit of a back spawn's going to be coming back in. And this is the only frustrating part about casting, especially like on a map like this. The spawns flip so often, it's really hard to control the flow, or to watch the flow of the game because of it. But Lagzer here is going to be able to go back and forth, still going to be staying alive here onto the Alpha site. We're also going to be seeing a push there onto Charlie. And come on, Lagzer, you're going to be pushing this? I don't think he should, actually. Going to be waiting for some spawns to come back in, and he needs at least 1. There you go. Has the spawns coming back in. Can't get the headshot coming up. Core, though, going to be getting back rage. Does he survive? No, he does end up going down. C-site, though, went into the favor here of eLevate, so they are going to be A-OK in that situation. 162 to 125 in favor here of eLevate. looking pretty darn good, as we said before. Controlling the game. They've been controlling the major sites. Toffee is going to be back up. We'll be able to get the pick up there through mid. Going to be going for the two-piece here. Can't quite get it. The cross shot's too good, as Zam is going to be following back up in through mid. Now, eLevate should be A-okay here onto C with the CB hold. I think that they're going to have the frags to be able to control this. They should be able to at least have the map control here in order to keep this for quite some time. As I say that, C is going to get flashed and go back down. This is going to be a big flag for Malcolm to go down and check this out. But, ooh, narrowly missing those shots coming in, as he is going to be searching in for this last player. Looks like he will be able to get the frags, or the flag cap on that, as we are going to be seeing a 2-on-2 going back and forth here onto Bravo site. Core is going to be back up, and not going to be able to win out on that gunfight going back and forth. Toffee is now going to be in a one-on-one situation. We do see some spawns coming back in here. Alpha Bravo going into the favor of Nameless now. And this is definitely a map here, guys, that we're going to be seeing some flip-flops. If you thought Goldman Railway was pretty bad in terms of seeing some flops going back and forth through KDs, or not KDs, but through ticket counts, this is the map here that we can see at least a 70 to 80 ticket swing. No problem. And look at that. eLevate going to be pushing straight over there. Takes down Inner. No problemo. And that's going to be a BC hold here pretty darn soon if they are not careful. But we do have Explo back up. What? How did he lose that gunfight? That was ridiculous. I don't know if that was just Ace 23 beaten out on AEK or what, but we do have a couple of players back up for Nameless on top of C. Nobody able to get the cap on it just yet. But again, if you take a look right now, 133 to 103. So that massive lead that we were seeing coming out for eLevate, not so massive anymore. Not so bad. We do have a back rage going to be gearing up here, though, on Alpha. This is really, really going to be clutch here if Nameless can hold on to this. We're going to be seeing one go down. No! We're going to be seeing the assist coming in. It's going to be a 1-on-2 situation. Explo could be going in for the back rage, and he did get that. So nice job there onto Explo, as well as Lags are possibly going to be pushing in here onto B side. Nobody getting onto Charlie. It is finally going to get capped over here by Nameless. It took him so long to do that. It's just one big standoff. But eLevate... Honestly, eLevate, I think, just needs to stick with their aggressive style of play. It was working really, really well for them. We saw them really, really winning out on a lot of their frags, a lot of their gunfights going back and forth, just like that. Core going to be just muscling his way back into this, even spawning on a couple of spawns coming in from behind. And this is exactly what they need to do. I think eLevate really is shining in terms of this fast pace. They're kind of like a GC. They don't necessarily play to hold down lanes, to hold down positioning. They're there to just basically beast it up in the frag department. So Core is going to be going back and forth. Nice pickup there. We'll be able to take down, was that Etix? Etex? Etex? Etites? I don't know. We're going with that. But nice pickup there from Core, as he's going to be swinging all the way around to this Bravo side. 105 to 90 is a 15-ticket game in favor of eLevate. So eLevate, they're losing out just a little bit on it. Ooh, picks up Lagzer, and trying to get the two-piece as well. Kreiser, though, there for the frag. Going to be able to take that out very, very nicely. Is that 4 players down? That was 3 players there down for Nameless. Let's take a look at the frags. eLevate actually doing really decent around the flags. We got 15, 16, 13, 10. Kreiser having a little bit issues there, 4 and 7. Nameless, though, not doing too bad either. Lagzer and Espo both kind of carrying the team at the moment, as we do have 3 other players kind of down in the single digits. He needs to kind of step it up a little bit. Was it Etix? Going with the Etix, whatever. We're going with it, guys. We're going with it. Alpha Bravo now in favor here of eLevate. They have taken control of the better side of the map. See if it's going to be any use to him right now, as we're going to be seeing Zam in the showroom floor. Gets a nice little nade there. I don't know how he got that nade. Did you see how far Enter was actually from that explosion? I don't know, guys. BF4 physics. Starting to get a little bit more of a lead, 101 to 65. And at the moment, eLevate can just hold this. This is looking pretty decent right now. It's kind of standard. We do have Kreiser going way, way, way out here, which we don't really see that often. But this right here is very, very standard. It's going to be a very tough hold for Nameless to break. especially since they have 3 players that are struggling in the frag department. Still going back and forth. We do have Laxer coming up through mid. Nice pickups there from behind. Going to be able to take down Toffee. Goes for the 2-piece, and he just takes out Zam. No problem. Still going to be up and alive. And he's going to be looking for that headshot with the Magnum. Oh my god, if he had hit that, that would have been so sexy. But he did not. So Laxer still going to be back up, actually winning out on the burn for Bravo. We also have Alpha getting contested here. Explo coming back in. Can't make the 2-piece as we have Massive Spawn's going to be coming back up. But at the same time, Zam going to try and make the defense. We have a 1-on-2 situation. B going into the favor of Nameless at the moment. But they got to be careful. Nameless here is not out of the water yet. They didn't clear it. They did not clear Bravo. And they will end up losing this if they are not careful. More spawns are going to be coming back in as we have Core going to be finishing it off with the Magnum kill. Guys, remember, even though it's domination, you think that it's a small enough map, you gotta clear out your flags. If they had have gone around there, cleared out B, that would not have been the case. I believe they could have held on to Bravo, no problem. But leaving that one player back behind really, really did hurt them. And we are going to be seeing 89 to 32 tickets. Nameless here. They need to bleed off another 30 tickets or so if they really want to go into round number 2 feeling better. They could win this. This is by no means over. I'm not trying to call it early, I swear to you. But 30 tickets to 89 with the way eLevate's playing, it's going to be a daunting task. So we'll see how it's going to be shaping up. Zam's still going to be back up. The rotation to C should possibly going to be coming in. They might be trying to go back for A. Oh, no, there's the rotation onto C. Toffee is going to be going out for a massive back race here. But 2 players for Nameless are going to be back up. Kind of interesting to see this double gimme situation coming into play as we do have Malcolm down below. More spawns going to be coming in here for that Charlie flag. Don't really agree with that. Would have liked to have seen a massive spawn over here onto to Etix to push Bravo. Would have been a much better choice. So don't know if that was the play caller's fault or maybe he just didn't make a play call at that moment. But not the best decision there in that situation. Nice 2-piece there from Zam as he fails on the revive. Come on, Zam. Come on, man. Come on. Such a nub. 79 tickets to 10. As I said, we need to get it around 60 to 50 tickets here for them to really feel good. But with 4 tickets left, there's no time for any kind of a push. There's the good half being thrown out. And yeah, so props to Nameless for sticking in there towards the middle of the map. But in the end, eLevate just too strong. Another thing that we do have to mention is that eLevate will now be on the easier side. So, yeah, that's going to be a problem there for Nameless. Looking at the frags, though, like I said, Laxer, Explo doing a great job. We also had over on the eLevate side, Toffee 25 and 15, Malcolm going 21 and 8. So when you got guys going that well in the frag departments, I mean, it's hard to lose. It really is. So definitely going to be a tough road ahead of Nameless into this next round on Siege of Shanghai. Really, what we need to be seeing from Nameless, better positioning, better shot calls. They went for double gimmies quite a bit, and in my opinion, on Siege of Shanghai, you never try and defend a double gimme. You get them to split the team, and then once you start seeing a team commit to one side or the other, you have a massive spawn basically on the opposite side. Because obviously it's going to be a little bit tougher to try and hold on you know, to B and then try and go for C or A or split for both of them. You're going to want to commit to one flag or the other. That will leave B slightly open because those players have to kind of play a lot more defensively and they have to wonder, all right, am I going to get a massive spawn coming over from here, or is my teammates going to be dying and I need to be playing defense over here? So in that situation, would have liked to have seen a little bit more play calls coming out. But then again, I'm a caster. I'm watching on the overhead view. I get to see what everything's happening. So it comes down to communication. It comes down to how well the team has played before. And looking at the players from Nameless, it looks like they have a couple of them that may not be regulars. I don't know. As I've only cast Nameless, I think, once. I think only one time. So they're a fairly new team as well. So that has a lot to play with it as well. eLevate's been around for a little bit longer. They were Exertus, so they've had at least one season underneath their belt. Now they are playing with Toffee, who is not a regular on their team, but still Toffee is a very good player. So I mean, you throw in a good player with a good team, and most of the time they will gel fairly well together. You've never seen the M416 being used in comp. Well, that's because it gets outplayed by other guns. But with the new patch, we've been seeing players really experimenting with other guns. Saw M416 being used in the ESL1 Cups by a few players. We're seeing, other guns being used as well. I know a couple of them are trying the M16A3 burst or A4 burst, but that seems like just a punch roll thing. But I do think that we're going to be seeing a big push for the Ace-23 coming back out. I think that that's going to be a gun that everybody's going to be shifting over to. Because if you have not played it, the Ace-23 with what's the setup that I have been using? I think I've been using Stubby and Muzzle Brake or Compensate or something like that. And it is a laser beam. Like, there's like no recoil management that you have to have with the Ace. And if you burst it, you can hit almost anything at range. It is ridiculous. Yeah, I would definitely see the Ace-23 probably coming back into favor. Hipfire Spray is also really good with it. AEK, though, you can't count it out. I was playing with the AEK quite a bit before the patch and then directly after the patch. The AEK is really beastly up close. It's a little bit harder to control recoil at distance, but, I mean, most of these maps aren't really long-range maps, so you don't really have to worry about it too much. But AEK is another, probably my second choice, I would have to say, out of it. And then haven't really used any other guns. CZ still beastly. I know that they tweaked. They were supposed to have tweaked, I think, the drop-off bullet damage for it. I think, but honestly, the CZ just spits out so much. It is ridiculous how fast that thing just spits out bullets. So it kind of makes up for it. And plus, you're usually an NG kit with it on like Goldman Railway or Paracel Storm, so you're not really trying to get up, too long distance. You're kind of up in the face, moving around quite a bit, and using your rockets as well. But those are the guns that I've been using so far. I did play around a little bit with the Recon kit. I was very surprised with how good it felt with the Recon kit. It still doesn't feel... I was a big Recon player back in Battlefield 3. Not for comp, obviously, but for pubs. If I was pubbing, I was usually using a Recon kit. Basically aggressive Recon. Wasn't playing the backfield stuff. I was, 4x scope and running around, pissing people off, getting banned from servers. But Recon does feel a lot better, I think. So if you guys have not tried the new patch, definitely do so. And, of course, sign up for the Go4 Cups, which are going to be happening every Sunday. We are here for Go4 Cup number 38. Love it. And we are going to be getting started here in about 15 seconds. Nameless going to be on the U.S. side. We're going to be seeing eLevate here on the Chinese side. eLevate has a 79 ticket advantage. And that is going to be fairly brutal here on this particular map, Siege of Shanghai. And here we go, going to be breaking out. Looks like fairly standard breakout. Zam, I don't really like what Zam does on this going back over here, but a lot of teams do it now, and it seems to be working out for him. But I just feel like a more aggressive stance there towards Statue would be better. Zam is going to be able to get a little bit of a slight angle here on the backside because he does spot him back out, which is good that he does spot him out, but I would rather him just get the kills straight up. But Core is going to be back here. They should be A-okay. Zam was able to get the kill there. And once again, we are going to be seeing eLevate with a nice little, basically, the AB setup. They're going to be able to spread out quite easily, and they should be able to knock down quite a bit of these tickets. Zam, though, don't really know why he ran away there. Probably heard the footsteps and spooked him a little bit, but it is going to be a one-on-one, and Zam, yeah, gets completely overwhelmed there, unfortunately. I think he thought that there was going to be a little bit more of aggression coming out on the outside of the map, but right now Inter doing some work. He's on a 3 killing streak right now, trying to make it a 4 possibly, as, oh, get that Magnum. Unfortunately, he messes up on it, but look at the defense from Core. It is just beastly right now. He finally does get taken out, as we will be seeing Zam now filling out in this position. As Alpha is getting contested, they should be able to cap it back over, and there it is, as they have defended it successfully, 176 or 167 to 196. As I said, eLevate here, they're going to be in the defense. They're going to be looking pretty damn good in terms of just chillax. They don't have to be pushing this up too aggressively. They don't have to be worried about getting a massive lead and holding it. But just look at this right now. I mean, just eLevate winning out on all of the frags. If we take a look right now, nobody in the negative numbers. As we're seeing Malcolm 5 and 2. He's looking pretty good as well. If you guys want to check out right now, there it is. Stubby grip, muzzle brake, laser sight for the Ace 23. I know a lot of you guys are all, hey, what are they using? What are they using? So eLevate once again going to be drawing that line in the sand, as we are going to be seeing them just rocking and rolling right now, just getting all of the frags, getting all of the kills. Toffee going to be back up. Toffee dropping the 25 bomb earlier. He's going to be getting taken down there on the showroom floor. So Nameless doing a little bit of work there as he gets taken out as well. Now Nameless going to be using that M16A3. So he's going to be trying to pull a punch roll there, but nobody getting more than 2 kills. Look at that on the Nameless side. They are really struggling here, and this is this positioning that we were talking about before. eLevate, they're going to lock it down. They're going to be able to get all of their frags. They're going to be a-okay here. 124 to 195. 5 tickets have been lost for eLevate, and that's the laser beam that we were talking about before on that Ace 23. Just like no recoil whatsoever. And once again, we're going to be seeing more players from Nameless getting taken down into the center area. Something that we have seen other teams doing before, which is going for the long A side, or what I call the long A side. I don't really understand why they don't go for B in this situation. They are in a triple cap situation, by the way, so we might be seeing the spawns flipped, as it is going down to a one-on-one standoff here. Looks like eLevate is going to be trying to shift back over here for the defense on C, but I would like to see Nameless going for a big B push as opposed to these statue pushes. Never understand why teams go for statue as heavily as they do. It's very wide open, and once a team really starts catching players shifting out that direction, it's pretty easy for good fraggers to just kind of lock it down. Malcolm getting us a nice couple of long-range shots coming in here. We did see the map flipping, so this is their chance to really make up on a lot of this ground. But 85 to 188, it's a 100-ticket game, plus you add in the 79 tickets from before, and it's pretty much going to be over. And yeah, we're already seeing GG well plays being put out. So congratulations there to eLevate. They are going to be moving on, and they will be facing off against the winner of Fnatic. And I believe it was Fnatic and My Revenge, yes. So they're going to be facing off against the winner of Fnatic and My Revenge. I believe Fnatic will probably come out on top on that. I don't think that they're going to be dropping a game to My Revenge. Not to say that My Revenge is a bad team, just Fnatic is a much better team. Also, Meteor Makers and Planet Key Dynamics is going on right now. I'm going to try and find